Hi, Carmen. Hi, Dee. Hi, Gloria. Well, I was thinking since I have all of this stuff on my desk, maybe we should use it up and make cards. It's kind of like unfinished things. We've made a lot of stuff this week, right? Did I see your message? No, Dee. What's up? Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Chow. Hi, Patty. Hi, Stephanie. Oh my gosh, you guys are so quick. Hi, Linnea. Hi, Linda. You guys, I am so tired. Like, I cannot wait to start my vacation. It wasn't a vacation I wanted to take, but I'm anxious to start vacation. I think tomorrow we're going to finish up work a little sooner. Ooh, I have exciting news. I got a new mower, a new used mower. So last night I was looking around on Facebook Marketplace. If you haven't tried it, it's kind of like think local yard sale. That's what you can think about it, right? And had been looking for a while, and my friend told me if I'm going to buy a riding mower, I need to buy one with a Kohler engine. Oh, I'm glad, Vals. And hi, Margaret. And he said the Kohler engine is like the Honda engine. He said the other ones that are out there are, think domestic versus foreign. He's like, you want to buy the foreign engine. You know, I can relate to that, right? So this mower looked okay. I mean, it's got a couple scratches on it. It's used. I can't afford a new one, so a used one. And I can't, well, it's not that I can't. I won't push mow my lawn because even though I don't have a very big lawn, I have a steep hill. I have 2 steep hills, so it's great in the wintertime for the kids when they want to go sledding. It's terrible the rest of the year. Like, the only use you can make out of my hill is rolling down the hill or sledding down the hill, okay? But like if you want to just have like a nice like picnic, there's a small flat spot area. Hold on. Hi, Stacy. No, Dee, the one that I want is called the Papillion Frame Cut and Stamp Die, and it is sold out in the US. I did find a couple retailers, 1 in Canada and 2 in the UK. So I listed those links on the video today. So anyway, back to the yard. So I've had this riding mower because my dad bought it a long time ago, over 10 years ago. God, it's probably 12 or 13 years old now that I think about it. And I had it at my first house. I had it at my second house. So I kept it for this house. And I can push mow, but I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Mama a little chubby in her age. You know, I am in my close to mid 40s here, and I don't have time to be working out like I used to work out. So if I cut the grass, I'm about to have a heart attack, not even joking. And of course, I have a 13-year-old son, and he doesn't mind with bribery cutting the grass, but that boy, I mean, it would cost me more to pay him than just for me to do it myself. So last year, the mower's been costing me money. Like, I've had to fix it. And my buddy, the close friend of my ex-husband's been fixing it, and he's been very reasonable with fixing it. And finally, last year, it just blew up. Like, it was done. Hi, Tracy! So I actually was able to sell it for parts for like $200 and some, which made me happy. And like I said, the mower served its purpose. It lasted a pretty long time. So the end of last year, Xavier and I basically took turns cutting the grass. I would do 1/2, he would do half. So that way we both didn't die. But I went into this year, like the number one thing on my list when I got my income tax return was, I need to buy a new mower. So, I was going to buy a new one. Well, the new ones are like $1,500. Hi, Anne-Marie. So, yeah, $1,500, not what I want to spend right now, especially with what's going on in the world. So, I found this one on Facebook post and it looked pretty good. I looked at the engine. It's the engine I want. It's the horsepower I want. Read the reviews on it. Pretty good. And the story was this like young gentleman, I'm going to guess he's like 19, 20 years old, was selling it. I said, why are you selling it? He said, my grandfather bought it at the end of last year. He got sick and we had to put him in a nursing home. So he only used it a few times. So I was like, okay. And he wanted like $900 for this mower. Now I looked it up. The retail on this mower is $1,400 to $1,500. And I said, here's the deal. You know, I know with everything going on right now, I will give you $700 cash and you have to deliver it to me. He showed up today. I gave him the money. I cut the grass in 30 minutes. It's like a practically new mower. I mean, it's got some scratches and things on it, but who cares? I'm so happy. So I told Xavier, I said, look what mommy got you for Easter, a brand new mower. And he's like, nope. All right, is it normal? Because I know when I was a kid, a teenager, I did nap a lot. But this boy is 13 years old. He's 5'8". He's 160 pounds. All he does is sleep. Oh, look, Charlotte, I already looked it all over. It's fine. All this boy does is sleep. He stays up all night and he sleeps all day. He's like a freaking vampire. And all he wants to eat is hot dogs. Pop-Tarts and hot dogs. I mean, I guess it's a teenage boy thing. There's nothing else he can do. I took his Xbox away, so. That's pretty normal? Okay. I wasn't sure. Tracy, you got a teenage son. Tracy's son is pretty cool, though. Like, he plays music and he does scouts. My kid doesn't do any of that. Tracy, I want your kid to rub off on my kid. Hi, Patty. All right, so is everybody here? Is my peoples here? I know I went on a few minutes earlier. Oh, Dee, I got some guns in the closet. You're right, Stacy. I just wasn't even paying attention. These are all okay, though. I normally flip them over and then score them. But that's okay. So I just made some white card bases, some black card bases, because you never know. You know, talking and crafting and reading comments doesn't always work out for me. If you notice when I do my lives, I make way more mistakes than when I film a video. And you guys know I don't edit my videos. It's because I like really focus when I'm doing the non-live audience. And when I'm with you guys, I'm so busy yapping my gums that stuff happens. All right. Did you guys find yesterday's videos helpful? Thank you, Stacy. Do you know how many people are like, your videos are an hour long? And I'm like, press the fast forward button and move on. I looked at the clock and it was like 6:45. Right, Tracy? That's when MTV was cool. But I woke up, or I looked at the clock like 7:15. I just made the kids, hi, Eden, some frozen pizza for dinner, which is fine. But I'm like, oh, it's almost 7 o'clock. I got to go downstairs and turn on the show. Ooh, you know what? I want to color those too. So if you guys watched yesterday's video, I was able to find this embossing folder on Amazon and link it. Hello, Kiki. Kiki, when you come on, my sister is also Kiki-esque, so I have to see which Kiki it is. That's right, Patty. We're chatting with our peeps. So these are all leftover card fronts that have been hanging out on my desk that I just have not put to use yet. Except this one. This one's pretty much done. Some of them are probably done. Oh, this is my makeshift make your own wreath builder. That goes back in my Misty. Oh, I have a question. I need you guys to go on Arteza. First of all, don't forget, Arteza's giving me that little coupon. Nancy, I think it's Nancy Stamps 3, and it's 10% off. Please use my affiliate link, but they sent me an email today, and they said, what else would you like to try? And I was really surprised at that because I know I haven't been making videos and selling their stuff for them. So I was really surprised that she said, what else would you like to try? So I thought I would ask you guys to go on there and take a peeky peek and see what you would like to see. I was thinking the new metallic watercolors. That kind of came to mind. But then, I don't know. I was thinking, there was something else I saw on there that I wanted to try out. But they got some neat stuff on there. So if you guys want to go on there and take a peek at what you think you'd like to see me demo, I will certainly ask. Look at our beautiful foiling butterflies. They are going to go in the foiling box. Squeaky chair still needs WD-40. Ooh, an extra card base. Okay. That's tape. Doesn't even belong in this pile. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is opal paste these guys. Hello, Denise. It's the Nancy Show. Da 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 da. Hello. Oh, I have Charlotte and Charlotte. Patty, I have almost everything. Yes, I have. Okay, so I have, what do I have? What don't I have? I have their regular color pencils. I have their watercolor pencils. I have their Everblend. Oh, awesome, Tracy. I have their Everblend markers, the 60 count, the skin tones and the gray tones. I have their brush markers. I have, watercolor paints, acrylic paints, the acrylic markers, which I still need to figure out how to do a giveaway on that. Gouache. I have their panels, like their 12 by 12 canvas, not canvas. There's some kind of hard, they're some kind of panels. I have their fluid paints. So, and I have their micas is the newest thing I just got. So I don't have their new metallic watercolors, but honestly, I don't know if I would use them enough because I do have their tube watercolors and I have the tube metallic colors. Yeah, really. Oh, and I also have their heat transfer vinyl and their regular vinyl, and I really do like their vinyl. I will say that. I don't show it often because those are like my home projects I do, but I've made the kids' shirts out of that. I have done like decals, stickers. I've done a lot with their vinyl, so I do like their vinyl. I probably should do some more videos on that. But you guys, if you want, more videos or you want to check it out, I know we're at home doing not too much, so crafting is all we got. All right, so for these two, I wanted to do the opal polishes, which I probably should have done ahead of time, but that's okay. Is that right? Now the one, so this one we already did. Okay, so that's that color. We're not going to do that one again. Let's pick a different color. Let's do this. Oh, I did want to tell you, if you guys saw, remember on HSN, they had those little mini Nuvo gilding wax pots. I saw that they had, this is a Nuvo, but it's not Nuvo. It's Crafter's Companion, that's what I meant to say. Crafter's Companion Spectrum Noir had these little pots, the little gilding wax pots. Remember, mine dried out, all 3 of them. I threw them out. I saw them on HSN the other night, and now they're selling them like as a 20 pack. Do not buy them. You will just be throwing your money down the drain. They do have these opal polishes, and I will say go ahead and buy those. So this one is called Green Lemons Opal Polish, and it goes on yellow and it turns green on dark paper. But since this paper is white, it should go on yellow and stay yellow. And it does form like this kind of little protective skin on it when it gets put away, but you just kind of have to poke at it and it will go away. And then you just scrape off the excess on the side of your jar there. I'll be honest, I don't clean my sponges and they work fine. Hi, Patty. Oh, Tanya, did you, they have the new water brushes. The zig brushes or these water brushes? They did send me water brushes and I complained about them. They leaked a little bit. Where are they? You know, I think I might have thrown them out because they were leaking. I think this is one of the ones they sent me. See how I put PVC plumbing tape around there? Because they were leaking. Well, like I said, I told her I'd do a video this weekend, so you guys have a few days to look around. Oh, that's why I wanted to tell you. Thanks for reminding me, Tanya, so I can enable everybody. Creative Vision Stamps' new promo is you get the free Easter foilables, which if you see me do the Easter foilables, you get a lot in there. You get those big eggs that you can double foil, great for using scrap leftover foil. You get those big Easter sentiments, but it's with a $25 purchase at Creative Vision Stamps. You get free Easter foilables this week or next week. I don't know. You have to check her website. Yeah, they were Artezas. All right, I was just going to do this on the top, but I think I want to cover this whole thing in yellow because it looks like pretty pearls. I mean, like gems. Oops. Oh, that looks way better. I wasn't planning on doing that, but it looks cool. Mary, I know, they're just so pretty. Hi, Kathy. I hear you, Dee. I was like, oh, I'm good with one of every color. I have started a second foiling box for spare colors of foil. Yeah. And what's cool about this is it dries fairly quickly. So we can just push that aside, clean up the mat. I washed all of my little stamping rags, so they've all been cleaned. Now I got opal polish on my nails. I filed my nails down before they break off. I need to color my hair and get my hair cut. Oh well. And I still can't find Arizona iced tea. I might venture out to the grocery store this weekend and see if I can find my iced tea. Hi, I'm Mary and I'm a foilholic. Yes, dear. This one's cool. Oh, this one is called Blue Parakeet. I think this one's my favorite because it goes from this lime green, and lime green is so in right now as a color. I don't know why, but it just is so cool. It goes from lime green to this pretty blue color. We're all foiling holics. That's why we joined everybody who helped support Tana's page. She has over 1,000 subscribers now. You guys are great. Yeah, we'll do this one as much as we can too. Are you guys seeing that? It goes on green and it changes to blue. So cool. All right. That's cool enough for that. I really don't have any idea what we're going to do here. We're just going to put some stuff together. I wouldn't say it's iridescent. It's more like pearly. It's just got color shift in it, so it looks one way on white paper and a different way on dark paper, that's all. Okay, so we'll just put those aside for a second. They won't take long to dry. This one's already dry. I will say I'm going to sacrifice this one because it double foiled. I'm like looking at the back, like, can I manage to save this? But no, that one, you guys never see me throw anything away. That one's going in the trash. And sometimes you don't have to put a full card together. Sometimes you just need to put a card base together and it'll turn into a card like these. I was Stacy, but you can't see, but it's double foil. It's double embossed. So it's got this shadow and it's not even like the edges where I could get away with it. I mean, I could give it to Leah. She'll do something. Poor kid. All right, so I'm going to cut this down a little bit. That is 5 by 4. That's an odd size. We're going to do 5 by 3 3/4. Here we go. And so this is my little yupo alcohol paper heat embossed image. I'm going to grab a little bit of black paper. And because this is warped, we're going to use some fun foam behind it. That's good enough. Hello, Brenda. Hello, CL Block from Scotland. I went to Ireland, and the guy in Ireland told me, okay, do you guys remember those old commercials of, I think they were MasterCard. There was a commercial where the guy was, hey, Melanie, where the guy said, you know, trip to Ireland, whatever, $1,000. Authentic lamb's wool sweater, $100. Going to Ireland and finding out you're not Irish. That's what happened to me. Priceless. So my cousin and I went on this beautiful trip to Ireland. I told you guys this story. And while we were there, we did like research on our name, and we, you know, of course, we thought we were Irish. And the guy goes, "Nope, you're not Irish. You're Scottish." We were like, "What?" Oh, and he was like, "Yeah, you're during whatever the war there was, you know, with what's his name, Braveheart. The Scottish came down into Ireland and took the Irish women. And that's how the Scottish and the Irish blood got mixed." All right, this is just a regular piece of black paper, cutting it down to 5 1/4 by 4. And so we're not actually Irish, we were Scotch Irish. And sticking that down with the fun foam. Sandy, that's a good idea. Sandy said she messed up an embossed image, so she just kept it and used it for die cuts. I do want to kind of put a lot of glue on this so that it sticks. And then what I do is I take my jumbo block and do that. So we'll move this one behind us. Somebody gave me a great idea the other night that said take your warped images and put them under your Gemini Junior. And I thought that was a fantastic idea. I mean, I do that with my foil plate, so I don't know why I wouldn't want to do that with my Gemini Junior. So sometimes we get cards like this. So this one's just the panels on there. The only thing I need to do is put some white cardstock on the inside to write out my message. But I might like do these and kind of leave them aside as unfinished until something comes along. And then sometimes I have like extra die cut pieces and stuff. And then I can put them on there. That actually doesn't look too bad. We're going to go with that. And for these big butterflies, I like to just put glue in the middle so that way they can pop up and fly away. Gloria says, me too, but now we're American. Thank you, Yvette. Yes, CL, I am Scotch-Irish, Korean, German, who knows what else. I never did a 21andMe. I am Asian. My mom is Korean. My dad was Scotch-Irish, German. My mom is Korean. So I'm a little bit of everything. And then my daughter, add all of that up and add Chinese because her father's Chinese. So my son, his father's Irish American. So my son, if you look at my kids, if you look at their pictures, my son very much looks like your typical American white boy. And he has very light skin and light eyes, and he burns easily. And my daughter doesn't look like she has any, she looks 100% Asian. No, it's okay, luxury card store. I get that all the time. Okay, card one done. Let's see. I think we'll play with these a little bit. Oh, hello, child. We were just talking about you.
I heard.
You heard? How you're Chinese, Korean, Scotch, Irish, American, German.
Wait, you did a French braid?
I did a French braid in my hair. You like that?
How are you doing that?
No, you have a regular braid in your hair. Say hello to all the peoples.
All the peoples.
You like this?
Hello. Yeah, I like that.
Do you want this?
I feel like this time the camera's more down.
It is. Do you want this? Why are you like looking at it like all serious? Oh, you're just walking away from it. See, even the daughter rejected it.
I don't like it.
she's all like had it in her face and she's like looking at it and then she put it back down and walked away. Hello, Irene. Tracy wants to know, how is your cyber school going?
Good.
She lies. She was just up there having a hissy fit about it. She does, Stacy. I think she realizes, I don't think so, Mom. I'm not falling for your garbage. What was I going to put on here? Oh, I have a gorilla. Hello, gorilla. How big is this gorilla? 4 by 5 1/4. I said gorilla. Would you like the gorilla?
No.
Okay, fine, be that way. I'm going to cut him a little smaller. So sometimes when I lose my mojo to create, this is what I do. I just like pick up what's on the desk and say, okay, I need to make a decision what to do with these things, because we can't keep everything, we can't save everything, and sometimes you just have to admit that something's going to go in the trash. Like, I looked at those butterflies and I was like, I'm probably not going to use these, they need to go in the trash. Sometimes when the foil gets all scratched up, like the waste foil, as much as we would like to save it and use it, you know, when they're pieces that are a little too small or a little too damaged, they go in the trash. Because otherwise, I would have a giant box of waste paper, waste foil, and it's going to get daunting, and I'm never going to do anything with it. So, it goes in the trash.
I'll do something with it.
What are you guys saying here? Hold on. Oh, good. Patty throws stuff all the time. Yeah, Braveheart was William Wallace. You're right, Tracy. And I went to Ireland, and there's a castle there. I think it's called Agnar Castle. And that's the castle in Braveheart. We got to go there. My cousin and I did a little tour. That was pretty cool. And then there was some other, like, garden place we went to where they filmed some of the scenes. So that was pretty cool. Okay, so now have a gorilla.
Gorilla. Are you talking about a gorilla?
It's a hairy gorilla. Ooh,
That sounds like a monkey, not a gorilla.
Oh, I don't know what gorillas sound like. Oh. It's our purple cow. I never did anything with the purple cow. I feel like the purple cow needs a pretty purple background. Ooh, that's too bright there. It's a lot of pink and purple for that cow. I kind of like it though. I might keep that on there. Did you guys, it is what time is it? 7:26 here. 7:26 p.m. You guys are what, 6 hours ahead or 6 hours behind? I think you guys are 6 hours ahead. I forget what I was going to say. I was reading you guys' comments, and Gloria has a friend who is a descendant of Braveheart Wallace. I don't know what to do with our cow. Okay, cow. We'll deal with you later. Oh, I made these. Hey, I thought you wanted this fairy card. How did it end up back on my desk? You don't want it? You don't want the fairy? Right here. This one. I thought you were going to make a card with this.
No, I said I don't want it.
Oh. Well, there's nothing wrong with that one. I'll make my own card with it. Actually, I think I might break out the foiling machine. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. She's gonna foil her foil cards. Okay, hold on. Gotta make room if we're gonna do some foiling here. My God, I just heard like 6 of you through the phone say, yes, foiling. I want to do something with these, and I want to foil them. Everybody's friend. Foiling. You know how we all wish we had that rich girlfriend that just always paid for lunch and said money's no option, and she would just buy us fancy presents and say, don't worry about it, that's what friends are for. Well, that is what the Gemini is, the foil press. It's our fancy friend that just puts bling on everything. Hi, Cynthia. Hey, Dee Dee. Hi, Fruzen. Is that Fruzen? Ferozea. Ferozea? Feroze. You have to correct me on that. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Patty. My text keeps blurbing out, so I can only see half the name. What are you doing? Crazy. You're acting weird. You are one weird child.
I was listening to Billie Eilish.
Are you on drugs? Do I need to take you to get tested? Hi, Kayla. Bring on the bling, she says. Okay. Hello, Annalisa. Annalisa, where are you at, hon? I promise you, somewhere in here, it's a seahorse. There he is. Oh, he's much smaller than I remember. That's okay. What are you doing, Twinkle Toes? Bye, CL. Oh, no. Poor kitty wants attention. All right, we're going to turn that on low. Maybe I'll do something like this. And then foil a sentiment on there. That would be cool, right? If I do that. Yeah. Okay. So let that warm up. This is Gold Shimmer Gemini foil. Ooh, that's getting hot quick. It's getting hot quick. Hot. All right, and because that's a small die, we should be okay with 15 seconds once it's warmed up. I feel like I want to polish this one with like some, ooh, maybe I'll put Nuvo paste on this one just to pop some color. Oh, you guys are talking about Annalisa's name. It is a pretty name. I have a die cut seahorse. If you guys want to see the difference between a foil stamped image and a hold, please. Nancy has this unhealthy obsession with doing the ocean theme. Don't know why. If it's ocean themed, I buy it. Beach, ocean, all things water related. Oh, I have Easter stuff. Oops, forgot about that. Whoa, that just scared me. Where's my other seahorse? I have another one somewhere. I cannot find it right now. Okay. Hit start. Turn on the purple Gemini. The other Gemini went back into the box and into the closet for safekeeping, as well as the other mink. I do not have another Gemini machine, foil press machine. If this one dies, oopsie, I'm done. Okay. No! Oh, it's fine. Whew. It moved, but it moved after it was foiled. We always let it cool down. Oh, this is yupo paper, by the way, guys. I forgot to mention that. I do love the water. I don't like the bugs, though. Okay, ready? Pretty. Oh, we got a little bit of overfoiling there, but that's okay. That's so pretty. Oh, I'm going to do all of them like that because I like it so much. I'm going to do one in different colors, though. This is Silver Spangles, a little bit bigger. Oh, cool. And start. And again, I'm using yupo paper, Gemini paper foil. That's why it works at a lower heat. If you're going to be using Spellbinders foil or anything else, you need to go to a higher heat setting. Ooh. So pretty. Oh my gosh. These guys are just gorgeous. Okay, I got one more left. I do want to do the other seahorse. Let me find him. Because he's an open seahorse. And it's not the Hero Arts ones. I had a different one. He's like an in-between size. Annalisa, yupo is a synthetic paper. It's basically plastic. Nope, because I did, hi Connie, I did the quick setting with the Crafter's Companion Gemini foil. So it's not on there long enough to get hot, like melted or cause it to warp. Bear with me, I know I'm being a little slow right now. Hold on. Leah, did you do all your math assignments?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Ooh. This is gonna drive me mad. I know. Ha! I knew I had one. Wasn't going crazy. So Elizabeth Craft Designs. And I love this guy because he has an inner and an outer. So I have these 3 different seahorse dies. So these 2 are from Hero Arts. And I'll probably put them all in one thing together. So this is the one from Hero Arts. So it cuts out like that. Okay. And actually, you know, with all this detail, we could hot foil the back of him and he would look pretty cool. So that's what he looks like. This has a tiny little baby one, which also would cut this way. And then this one, oh, this is awesome. Because this one is medium size and it cuts this way. So I have my whole little seahorse family. Do you know how happy that makes me right now? It's the little things in life.
You love seahorses.
I don't know why. Maybe that should be our little thing, Leah. So, but what I was saying is this Elizabeth Craft Designs one, you can cut out an outline layer and then layer it with whatever you cut the other guy with. But what I wanted to show you was foiling with this guy is going to be really cool. So if you have regular dies, this is what I wanted to show you. Let me take this little hot foil guy off. I'm going to do it this way. Okay. So let me bring this back in. So because he has so many little designs, we're going to be able to hot foil him, even though he's not a hot foil die. And if you wanted to cut him out, if you wanted to take it up a step, you could cut him out because there's an outline die. No, you couldn't. Sorry, that's incorrect because it's going to hot foil this way. I don't know. I'll show. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to let that warm up. Let me cut some foil. I don't really have an orange. I would love to see him in orange. We're going to do him in rose gold. Oh, I'm going to read your comments. Sorry. Okay. Annalisa loves the blue and silver combination. Tracy, if you are going to be using the Deco Foil Duo Gel, I said 24 hours because it remains kind of soft and tacky. It's not the same as regular texture paste is. So I would say to be safe, 24 hours, hun. Sorry, I have scissors in my mouth. And then, yeah, Tracy, 24 hours. I know, we need to get you a new laminator, honey. Let's see. Emily, hi, hun. Hi, Cynthia. So, Cynthia, if you want to join our Facebook group, it is called the Foiling and Stamping Fun Facebook group. I have a ton of resources there for you. Lots of videos on my playlist. Today, I am using the Gemini Foil Press foiling machine. We also play with the Spellbinders Glimmer machine. So, lots there for you. Gloria, I got your turtle one. I'm going to have to try that one out. Yes. Yes, Sandra is explaining Yupo paper is what we use. A lot of watercoloring artists use Yupo paper because it's a plastic. It leaves the ink on top for a little bit. So we like to play with it with alcohol inks because alcohol inks dry so quickly. Hi, Deb. I know, Patty, but for people who don't have heat, ain't nobody got no time for that. For people that don't have a heat source, like if you don't have a laminator, Tracy's laminator took a poop. She's going to have to wait 24 hours and then stick the foil to it. Hi, Sandra from Las Vegas. I was just in Las Vegas in January. I can't imagine there's too much going on in Las Vegas these days, unfortunately. All right, so just to recap with you guys, this is not a hot foil stamp, okay? So I want you to notice the difference. Hot foil stamps do not cut. So hot foil stamp dies. It just impresses, think of it like embossing. It just presses that image into the foil. Because this foil, hot foil, has an adhesive built into it, as soon as the heat touches that adhesive, it sticks, right? So, cool. The rest of these that I have are regular dies. So dies cut out. Now, please do not make the mistake of thinking you can foil this and cut it out. Because what's going to happen is you're going to waste your foil. If you try to foil this and then run it through your die cutting machine, your die cutting machine is going to cut out, is going to cut all of the foiled pieces out. Thank you, Tracy. So what I did here was I used a regular die. And all it does is it foils the top layers that would normally be cut. So they're super thin lines. I know you guys can't really see it there. But if you have an outline die, you can cut out the outline. So we could cut this one out. Do we want to cut this one out? Do you guys want to see what it looks like? And then we can save the foil to use for another project. Jeez, I really need to fix the chair. Another one bites the dust. Tracy, I saw online the swing line laminator is like $29. I was going to get one. But then I was like, meh, I got a laminator and I got to make machine stop spending money unnecessarily. And then I go out and buy myself a new lawnmower. But I needed the lawnmower. I'm going to carefully cut this little buddy out, and then later I'll cut some paper out and we'll do inlaid, what's it called? Inlaid die cutting? You guys know what I mean. All that fancy talk. And I was able to find on Amazon, if you guys are looking for those double-sided Gemini shim things. I linked those on yesterday's video. The carbon fiber plates. Oh, I would just leave it on the card and leave it foiled, but this foil color I picked was so super light, it's hard to see it. Now, if I had done it like this color foil, it would look fine. Yeah, normally I don't cut it out. I leave it on there that way, but this color, this foil is so light, it's hard to see it. Now, we just got lucky because this die just happened to have an outline die. So now I'm going to save this and I'll do inline die cutting. Inlaid, that's the correct term. I know speaking English so good. Inlaid die cutting with this. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's the inside of his tail. We might need that. Get off of me. Okay. See? He's still cute. Him and the other seahorse can go on a card together. Under the sea, under the sea. Leah just gave me this look.
Look at my face.
I've seen your face. Ah, thank you, Kelly Jo. Oh, this nail has been giving me a problem. Yeah, Connie, it's hard to see. Oh, Tracy, get the pink one. All right. So now I have these beautiful cards. We can do sentiments in a little bit, but let me put that guy over there to cool down a bit. And I want to very carefully remove a little bit of the overfoiling on this one. It doesn't look too bad. It's because I left it on the plate too long when it was heating up. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh. Me likey. Okay. Oh, you know what looked pretty? Some blue glitter paper. Oh, I gotta get that. Hold on. All right, I'm going to cut this down to 5.5. Oh, I think this is sticker paper. 5.5 to 4 1/4. I believe this is Crafter's Companion. I believe I got it when I bought the Gemini Junior. And then I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/4 by 4. Well, let's make sure we know what size this is before I do that. This is 5 by 3.5. So we want 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. Right? There is a pink mink. It's the brand new one, Tracy. It's jumbo size. It's a large pink mink. It's light pink. Thanks you, Tracy, for putting the link on there. I'm pretty sure this is sticker paper. Trying to peel away at it like it is. Haha! And this is that built-in glitter, never gonna come off glitter, good stuff. No glitter. Here's the tricky part. Yupo paper doesn't like to stick to anything else. Now, if you were going to foil a sentiment on here, you would do that before you glue everything down. I'm going to do sentiments later and then glue them down. A little excess foil sticking up there. He's pretty. This will make a cool Father's Day card. Okay, let's do the same with this one. And if you guys have any questions or ideas, listen, we have folks on here that have been doing this for 5 minutes and people that have been doing this for 25 years. We are all here to help each other out. There's no such question as a dumb question. So make sure you ask away. And I may not see it, but I have a couple people on here that are my moderators, Stacy and Tracy, that'll help us out. And our Facebook group is for everyone. Whether you do foiling or stamping, or you're thinking about it, or you have the machines sitting in your closet and you don't know what to do. Whether it's hot foiling or mink foiling or Deco Duo Gel no heat foiling. Look at this paper. I am strictly here for your entertainment. Why do I feel like I'm not cutting this correctly? Because that's better. Oh, I cut it too short. And I knew that as I was cutting it. I was like, that's not right, Nance. Oh, I can save it. Oh my God, now I cut it too long. Okay, 5.5 by 4 1/4, Nance. Jeez. Stop yapping and just put the card together. Now, these little extra pieces I keep in my little extra box up there. This matte metallic paper is also from Crafter's Companion. I just feel like that's cut crooked. Just go with it, Nance. Just glue it down. Oh, this will be pretty if I just stuck this on here. And I put this on here. Okay. Ooh, we'll have to do that later. What do I do now? Got my greasy fingers on it? Yeah, it's matte foil. It's like your stainless steel fridge. It looks good, but don't touch it. You get fingerprints on it. I might do that next week. I might, since I'm on vacation. I was thinking that. I think I'm going to go buy some paint. Paint the kitchen. Take all the cabinet doors down. Sand them. Paint them. I think I can manage to do a... My kitchen's very small, so I think I can manage to do a small glass tile backsplash. and leave it at that. And then I'll leave the counters and the floor alone for a professional to do. It is the kind of paper we hoard, Patty. Yes, ma'am. But that's when it makes a difference, when you have something like this and you're like, oh, I got to make a special card here and stick glue all over everything. Come on, Nance. See, you guys think I'm so good. You guys have gotten cards where it's like glues all over it and you're like, Nance made this? Yeah, I made it. Stuck glue all over it. Oh boy, that is lovely. It is too pretty to use. Connie Lynn says she hoards it all. Connie, it's time to break out the paper. And that's why I love this glue, because it dries so quick. You really got to get your layers on there quick, because once that glue sticks, it is done. If you're not so fast, use the Tombow multi-surface glue. It gives you a little sliding time. It gives you time for adjustments. This is so pretty. I'm afraid when the stamp show does come around, I'm going to go a little berserko and like buy everything in sight, because I'm going to be like, what if they said coronavirus is going to come back in the winter? Did you guys hear that? So I'm going to always have that in the back of my mind. I need more craft supplies. And then I save this so I can die cut. These were not the Ranger alcohol inks. These were, if you go back a couple videos earlier in the week, these were the Pinata alcohol inks and one Brea Reese alcohol inks. I listed them. If you look at the alcohol ink video, I listed them in the description. That's right. If you guys can sew, start sewing up some masks. That's right. I put a 6-minute video on my Facebook. I don't know if I put it on the foiling and stamping change page, but if you go to Nancy Stamps 15, it's a small 6-minute video. And it basically explains the difference of this virus versus the flu virus, because this virus is brand new, so none of us have immunity to it. You can't get a shot for it. It spreads faster, like 10 times faster than the flu does. And, oh, Patty, alcohol inks never go old, honey. And because of the infection period remains dormant for so long, you are what's the word? Tracy, help me out here. When you're susceptible to spread it, you're contagious. You're contagious without any symptoms. So that's what makes this virus so much more dangerous than everything else. And because it spreads so quickly, people don't know they're sick. They go on living their normal lives. They're infecting like 10 times more people than the flu would normally infect. And if you already have a respiratory illness, it's much harder for you to recover from it. So people, if you've had, they said like bronchitis or asthma, it just quickly turns into pneumonia, and that's why so many people are being put into ICU. So it's very scary. If you watch that video, I really didn't take this that seriously. I thought, oh, people are getting sick, we'll get over it, and then, you know, we'll all get back to our normal lives. But after I watched that video, I was like, my kids are never leaving the house. It really scared me after I watched it, because it really put some numbers behind it. So if you guys get a chance to watch that video, like I said, it's only 6 minutes long. It's not very long. And when you have people, like people that, it really made me mad going to the grocery store. Right, exactly, Stacy. You should always wear a mask, because you don't know, people are not, did you guys see in one of the crafting groups that people aren't taking their mail. They're taking their mail out of the mailbox with plastic gloves, throwing the plastic gloves away, paper, rubber gloves, leaving the mail in the garage for 5 days. Because, hold on, let me find it. Because the mail, because the coronavirus can stick to things for 5 days, like plastic and cardboard and stuff like that. So, and I'm not trying to scare anybody. This is scary enough. I just want you guys to be safe. Stay home with me. Let's just all hang out and craft together. Hold on, I'll find it for you and I'll link it. But I really didn't, when I watched this video, I was like, please, everybody, share this video. Share to group. All right, I just put it in the foiling and stamping fun group. I couldn't find, I don't know if I can, hold on, let me see if I can get the link. Okay, I'm going to get the link. Copy link. All right, there's the link. If you guys want to leave me for 6 minutes and go watch that, I do not blame you. And share it all over your Facebook. Yeah, Stacy, asymptomatic. That's what I meant. And I think that's what we needed, is less scare tactics and more education about this. And once I watch this video, it's very educational. It's very layman's term, instead of being so medical. And I think it's very easy when you watch this video. Yes, constantly washing your hands. Constantly wiping things down, be conscious of what you're touching inside, outside. My friend wanted to come over the other day and I was like, I love you, but no, not happening. The mail, I go out, I get the mail. I said to Xavier, like, I put the mail on the table and I was like, sanitize me. And I made him get the hand sanitizer and wipe me down. And then, when I got the mower from the guy today, like, I made the bank, put the money in the envelope. I did count the money, sanitized and washed my hands, gave the guy the money in the envelope. Like, I wasn't going to touch the guy, was nowhere near him. He dropped the mower off. I wiped the mower down, put it outside, wiped it down before I touched anything. Yeah. We need to flatten the curve. And that's what people don't understand, what that means, flattening the curve. So if you have, I'm just going to draw this out real quick. We're going to use our little butterfly example here. So if right now we have, they said it takes 10 to 14 days to show symptoms. Okay? 10 to 14 days to show symptoms. During that entire time, you are contagious. So, I don't think I spelled that right. Contagious. Okay, you guys know what I mean. You're contagious. You're, like Stacy said, you're asymptomatic, right? So, you're not showing any symptoms. Can't spell. I'm usually pretty good at this. So you're asymptomatic. You're not showing any symptoms for 10 to 14 days. You're contagious for that 10 to 14 days. And this virus spreads 10 times faster. Okay. And this virus lives for 5 days on paper, plastic, outside, whatever you touch. So what ends up happening is right now, nobody knows they're sick. A couple people get sick. Oh, we're all watching the news. We're not going to worry about it. Well, bam. This is what's going to happen if we don't start staying home. All of these people now who have been infected during that time, we were all contagious. It's spreading 10 times faster. They all start going to the hospital. They all start going into the ICU unit. So now all of these people are sick. Hospitals can't keep up. People start getting scared. These people are now continuing to spread it. So remember, it's times 10 for all of these people. So here's the scary thing that I never even thought of until I saw this today, and I'm going to get choked up about it. This woman posted on Facebook that her father died today of coronavirus. She wasn't allowed to say goodbye to him. Your only choice to bury him was an immediate burial or cremation. How your loved ones are going to be in a hospital, in an ICU unit, in a bubble, and die, and you can't say goodbye to them. They're going to die by themselves alone. And I want you guys to think about that. That's serious business right there. It's hard enough when someone's dying, but when someone has to die unexpectedly because we all didn't practice being safe and washing our hands and just staying in the house, this is what you need to think about. You don't get to bury your neighbor, your sister, your friend. You don't get to say goodbye. You get to pick how they get buried, and you don't get to have a funeral. They just get buried or cremated. So I want you to think about that. It's really scary. So they want us to stay home. They want us to be safe, because if we can get this to not be so high and to come down, we have a better chance of surviving this. So I'm not a doctor. I'm a paper crafter. And I know I've been very light with you guys over the last week and being on here at 7 o'clock and foiling and inking and crafting and stamping. But I want you guys to be healthy. And I know my audience. My audience is older women. You know, most of you guys are older women. I would say between 40 and 65. That's who I'm talking to. And we are moms, we're sisters, we're aunts, we're daughters, we're grandmothers, we're granddaughters, you know. And so these are things that you guys have to think about. And there's a lot of people out there, oh, I'm a tough guy and I don't get sick. And I was one of those people. I was like, I'm going to the grocery store. I'm so bored. And all I keep thinking about is my children. Like, if I'm not here, my kids have a chance of being separated. And my kids have to go live with, you know, my ex-husband, who already has 2 kids of his own. So I just want you guys to think about that. I didn't mean to get all like on my soapbox there. So if you watch that 6-minute video, it's a huge impact. Please share that video. Yes, anything you can do to spray down. And like I said, I'll be the first one to say, oh, I thought it was like the flu. And I watched that video and it scared the bejesus out of me. Yeah, you can't see your loved ones once they go in the hospital. And it's going to spread quickly. Now that everybody's in lockdown and the cases. Oh, Jamie, I'm so sorry. Yeah. I mean, oh my God, you guys are giving me like heartbreaking stories here. When you think about, you know, how important it is it for us to go out. And even like I was joking with the kids today because I saw Domino's is next to the grocery store. And I thought, oh, Domino's is delivering pizza. And I said to the kids today, you want pizza? I'll call and order Domino's. And they kind of looked at me and I go, just kidding. And I made them a frozen pizza because I don't know how many houses the Domino's kid's been to. I don't know how many credit cards he's touched, or, you know, I don't know why that kid is at work. Like, I get it. Businesses need to make money. Oh, by the way, you guys, Nancy is on a little bit of a boycott with Hobby Lobby when this stuff opens back up. Did you see that Hobby Lobby? What did Hobby Lobby do? Closed? Hobby Lobby closed and laid off their employees? Is that what happened? Like all their businesses? But refuses to pay unemployment? Or is Hobby Lobby making them work? I forget what it was, but I was just like, their answer was, it's in God's hands. Are they close? I forget what the article said. Either they're closing and they refuse to pay for unemployment, or they're making people work. And their quote was, it's in God's hands. Are you kidding me right now? That's what it was. They're making people work. Ridiculous. There is nothing you need from Hobby Lobby that is going to sustain your life. What do you need? Some fake flowers? Yeah, making them work and then saying it's in God's hands. Ugh, ridiculous. So, I'm sorry, Hobby Lobby. You're not going to be getting some of my business for a little bit. That's a lot of my business, too. All right, back to card making. On our Facebook page, I live in boonies with no near neighbors. I got a text from my pharmacy. That's all the time I go to the store while in town. Yeah, they should be closed totally right now. You should not be working. You should allow them to go on unemployment and let them take care of them families and themselves. Tracy, Hobby Lobby is staying open, and the people that don't want to work, they're telling them they have to work. It's in God's hands. They're not letting people, they're not laying people off, and they're not, yeah, Joann's was doing that curb service. But Hobby Lobby's making people work, Tracy, and telling them it's in God's hands. You're right. It's all in God's hands, and he's cleaning house right now, and it's a sad thing because this virus, who said it? Governor Cuomo said, this virus has no target. Everyone is the target. Doesn't matter if you're old, you're young, male, female. It does not matter who you are, what you are, how much money you have, how strong you are. And Cuomo's brother has it now, and supposedly that guy's like early 40s, pretty good shape. And he's having like fevers, delusions, quarantined to his basement. That's right, Cynthia. Hug, Cynthia. So for those of you that do have to work like Tracy, we do appreciate you guys. And for those of you that don't have to work, yes, this is a hard time, but we will get through it. Like I said in yesterday's video, it's only money. I would much rather you be safe and healthy. Money comes and money goes. So we need to look out for each other, look out for our neighbors. If you have some older people, older neighbors, and if you're an elderly person and you need help, please don't hesitate to call someone and say, hey, I need some groceries, I need some bread, can you come help me get some cat food? Whatever it is you need, somebody will help you. Please don't feel like you're burdening anyone by asking for help. I would rather you be safe, and if I was in your neighborhood, I would say call me and I would come and help you. But please don't ever feel like I know my mom called me one time and she's like, oh, I'm a burden to you. If you need help, call someone. They will help you. Hi, Suzette. I was just on my soapbox about the coronavirus. But I'm done now. All right. We did make some beautiful cards today during my yappity yap yap. I would want to do this experiment quick because you guys brought it up. I want to see how alcohol inks work on this. If it works at all. We did a little card making. We did a little bit of foiling. We're going to try a little bit of alcohol inks here. If you guys didn't get this thing, I thought it was a big waste of money, but I love it. It pushes out so much air. And I know you guys can't see or feel it, but believe me, it does. It's got a lot of power. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but this matte paper, matte metallic paper is so pretty. I was thinking, I bet I could put some white yupo on here and make it prettier. So I Pinata Blanco, which is white alcohol inks. Did I say yupo on there? Annalisa's cold. I'm sorry. All right, back to card making. I'm sorry. to do a little silver with this. I know I have silver mixatives. Oh, maybe a little pearl mixative. I don't have the new. You guys have any of the new, what do they call the Ranger? Somebody help me out. They're not called mixatives. They're called something else. Patty, I bet, honey. I hope you're working from home, Patty. Yes, the alloys. Did anybody try those out? How are they so different? See, these are all the things that I would buy if the stamp show were coming. Oh, on your hello card, Stacy. I don't feel like this is. Oh, there's the little ball. You have to wait for the shaker ball. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Ooh. You like it better than the mixatives. I find my mixatives get like clumpy and they don't spread as easily. Like this one, this silver, not coming out. And they sit on top. Oh, you guys are gonna make me want to buy some. All right. I think that's close enough. Come on. I can see all the silver sitting on the bottom of the bottle. Come on. Quit being lazy. It's coming loose. Just taking a minute. I think it's this one, my copper mixative. That has never worked right for me. It's always clumpy and yucky. It's all rusted in the bottle. What? Jamie, I'm going to have to look into them. Oh. Hi, Mr. Tran. Oh, this might not mix so well. Where's the blending solution? Yes, Nancy has lots of craft supplies. Nancy doesn't have a husband to tell her no. She lives a very happy life. My husband said, choose craft supplies or me. Craft supplies win. Ooh, that's cool. I'm going to do more of that and use it as a base. This is the silver. So I always say, like, to Xavier and Leah, I'm like, who's going to take care of me when I get old? And Xavier immediately is like, not me. And he goes, but I will burn all your craft supplies, Mom. Just because, you know, he's a teenage boy and that's what kind of things he says. And Leah's like, I will, Mommy. I'll take care of you and all your stuff. We'll see how much that's going to change when she's 16. This is kind of cool. I was kind of afraid that the paper would lose its foil, like the foil coating on it, but it's not. It's kind of working like yupo. I mean, it's drying very quickly. There's not as much working time like there is with yupo, but it's drying very quickly. It's working. It's spreading. I don't seem to be losing any color intensity. And I wanted this like white base underneath so we can put some more blue on top of it. Oops. So I just used some silver mixatives and white Pinata white Blanco. Okay. And I want to put, where's that pretty blue I was using the other day? It was this one, this Baja blue from Pinata on here. And I'm going to put it in spots where I already have the white and the silver. And then drop some blending solution on there. Probably a little too much on that one. That's okay. Ugh, drop the ink all over the desk. Ooh, that's my nickname, the Dragon Lady. Leah said the other day, she goes, we were not born in the year of the dragon. I am a snake. And I go, it depends on which one you're looking at. I go, I prefer dragon over snake. Because Leah and I are both born year of the dragon. So I tell her, I'm like, she's my little dragon. That was Brea Reese Ultramarine Blue. Good thing I'm wearing a blue shirt today. All right, I think I'm done messing with the alcohol inks. I think that came out really cool for experimenting. So if you don't have any yupo and you have some foiled cardstock at home, hey, alcohol inks, it's time for a party. So why did I make that really cool funky background? Because I needed something to put my seahorses on. Now that's cool. It does look like it's under the sea. Yeah, glossy paper works great. I do have Marco's glossy paper. I know, I was just thinking that. And I'll just paint the nails later. No big deal. This is matte metallic foiled cardstock from Crafter's Companion. Oh, for those of you who did not know, since I'm taking my sweet old time, this might not work. Okay, so for those of you that do not know, foil will stick to sticky alcohol ink as long as it's not completely dry. So before your alcohol ink is completely set, you can take those scrap pieces of foil and rub it onto the sticky parts of the alcohol ink. So now, not only does it have beautiful alcohol ink on it, but it has foil on it. Now I'm going to take the heat tool to it. Yeah, Chow, if you get the Pinata inks, I think it comes with like 9 or 10 inks. I linked it. I'll link it again. I linked it in the video a couple nights ago. But I like the Pinata inks because, number one, they're cheaper than the Ranger inks. And it comes with the white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 inks. So you get magenta, orange, yellow, forest green, Baja blue, passion purple, black, white, and I think gold. Black, white, gold. So I think you get all 9 of those in one set, and I want to say it's $24 or something like that. It's very inexpensive compared to Ranger inks, because Ranger inks are what, $4 each? Something like that. They're made by a company called Jacquard. Jacquard. Yeah, Chow, I'll link them for you. All right, I think I want to leave this like this. Now, if I put my seahorses on there, now they stand out, right? They look like they have purpose. Thank you, Diane. I'm going to make a long card here. I never do anything like weird. I'm going to be a little weird. I always do like my traditional A2 size cards. So let's see here. This is 3 by 6.5. So I need this to be 6. No, I need it to be larger than 6 if we're going to fold it in half. 6 3/4. Right? And if it's that look right? Yeah. And then this looks like a money card. Somebody think they're getting money. Okay, so if we do that, that should work. There. Look, do you like how technical I am and I get out my ruler and measure everything? Not. Oh, Nance, you moron. Oops. You guys didn't see that. Did not see that at all. I just need to shave this tiny bit off. What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. Just sliced my paper right in half. So now this needs to go like this, right? That's right. It's only paper. And I want to fold it here. Yes, I think so. Flip it over, crease it. Oh, perfect fit. A little hangnail snag there. Oop, took care of that. And I'm not going to border this because it is pretty enough. Oh my gosh, if you guys could see all the foil sparkle. Vals, you use whatever you have, hun. If you got butterfly dies, if you got flower dies, you make it any way you want. Use what you have. Just don't go to Hobby Lobby. All right, and where's my block? I'm gonna let big block sit on that a minute just to glue it down. Now, I'm gonna put these on here, but I'm gonna pop them up so that they really look pretty. And hold up. We need to do something with this guy because he's kind of boring looking. That's right. Use what you have. Well, if you already have it from Hobby Lobby, go ahead and use it. But don't go to Hobby Lobby and buy anything new. All right. This is copper. I'm going to use my fingers. It's not recommended because you could contaminate it. Guess what? Nobody uses my stuff but me. So if it gets contaminated, it's nobody's fault but mine. Oh, yeah. What a difference. Now he looks like a manly seahorse. Not that I know what a manly seahorse looks like, but... It's gorgeous, darling. Luxury card store. If you go back 2 videos ago, I have the link on there, and it's to my, it's an Amazon affiliate link. So then they give me like 20 cents. I will give props up to, like Jennifer McGuire and, what's the girl up in Canada? The one that has the 4 kids. I can't remember her name. You know, this is what they do full time. You guys, it's got to take a ton of work to do it because I only do this for fun for you guys. And you guys see, like, I do a video at least 2 to 3 times a week. Like, how much do you think I make off of Amazon? I mean, off of YouTube. I really want you guys to tell me. I have 14,000 subscribers. I do videos 2 to 3 times a week. Yes, Amy. I want you guys to have a reality of what this actually brings in. And what I spend is twice as much of that. Yes. So for those ladies that do this full time, like, it's a lot of work. I get like a couple $100 from YouTube. I get less than $100 from Amazon. Arteza sends me free products. I get free products from the other companies like Creative Vision Stamps. She usually sends me stuff because we've known each other for so long. And then Kitchen Sink Stamps, I get stamps from them for being on the design team. But for those women to be making money off of this, they got to have a lot of affiliate links. They got to be on a lot of blogs. They got to be doing a lot of videos and getting a lot of views. So kudos to them, because this, honestly, why am I live? I'm too lazy, guys, to make a video, record it, upload it, edit it, put all the links in the bottom. I don't have time for that. Those women are doing this full time to support their families. Woo! This is not an easy living if you're making it off of YouTube and crafting. It's hard work. Yeah, I have those koi fish dies. They're beautiful. I like this one, but I want to color him. Yeah, D. I think the most I ever got was in December, but that makes sense because everybody's online watching the Christmas videos. Everybody's buying the Christmas dies and things like that, or you're asking for stuff from your loved ones, you know. So I think the most I got was around Christmas, and I honestly think it was like $400 maybe. I do have share a sale for Altenew and for... And Altenew found me. I was like, what? Excuse me? What's the other one? Oh, scrapbook.com. And I've always ordered from scrapbook.com. And I'll tell you why. Scrapbook.com usually has better prices than everybody else. Their shipping is reasonable. Their shipping is fast. And listen, I like Simon Says Stamp, but to me, Simon Says Stamp is the Macy's of the scrapbooking world. Simon Says Stamp is a little bit more expensive. Yes, they have new releases and they have never seen before, like only to their store releases. But their shipping is expensive and their prices are a little more expensive. So if you want like new stuff, yeah, usually they have it and nobody else does. But their shipping just, I don't know, it's just more expensive to me. Scrapbook.com is quicker and a little bit cheaper in my opinion. They're like the Target, and who doesn't love Target? Yeah, so I have it with scrapbook.com and with Amazon, but Amazon, you really got to get like a lot of people buying stuff before you can make Amazon. I really don't get too much on, but I like Amazon for you guys because again, if you spend $25, you get free shipping. So as a consumer, I like Amazon. I'm not doing this like as a paycheck. Like I said, I do this, I have a real job for a paycheck. I do this for fun for you guys. And then when I get the money from the affiliate links and stuff like that, I just go back and put it right back in there and buy more stuff. All right, so our little panel is dry. And I did the Nouveau Mousse on him, and I think he looks way better. And then on this guy, I just did it all around the edges. So you can see he still has his foiled pretty body, but then he has the Nouveau Mousse around the edges, which makes him stand out from the background. And then I think this one I'll glue down, and the other one will pop up. Thanks for hanging out, guys. If I haven't told you today, I love you guys and appreciate you, and I'm glad you're here with me. Thank you, Fairy Fox. This will make a cool anything card, like masculine card, graduation, anything. I mean, it's just cool. This will make a cool Father's Day card because, yes, I did know that the seahorses, the males, carry the babies. Take that, manly men of the world. Uh-oh. Little dimensional doesn't want to come off. There we go. Bonnie, what's that mean, BNC? Aw, you guys are the best. Hey, Tanya, we all watch a lot of YouTube, especially right now. I watch Jennifer Maguire. I watch Tim Holtz. I watch Simon. I love Simon. I watched Rena K and Gina K the other night. I watched Gina K way back in the day. Gina K's been around a long time. Christopher, of course. So I'll tell you guys my little Christopher story. So When I first found out about Christopher, I found out it was like in Pittsburgh, and of course, who doesn't fangirl over Christopher, because he's so cute, and of course, you know, he's into card making and all that stuff, right? So, I bought the unicorn. You guys saw the what's the unicorn stamp where it's the rhinoceros that wants to be a unicorn. Something has curves. I forget what it was. Real unicorns have curves, right? So it was a video I did a couple years ago, and I put the title on there, like Brutus Monroe stamp, and Christopher Allen came on my live, and I was like, oh my God, it's the Christopher Allen, like the real Christopher Allen. And I got like all nervous and choked up because I knew he was watching my YouTube, and he's like, hey, great stamp. And I'm like, oh, Christopher Allen's on my YouTube. I got to see, I didn't go up and meet her, but remember, you know, 20 years ago, 10, 20 years ago, when we were in much better situations than we are now, there was stamp book shows, and Lisa, is it Lisa Burnson? Lisa, Tracy, I am coming to see you this summer just so we can go. Lisa Burnson? Yeah, so Lisa Burnson, was at a scrapbook show, and I went with my husband, and I was like, oh my God, it's Lisa Burnson. He's like, what? And I got a picture with who's the girl in California? Oh geez, I can't remember her name. She does the 5-minute cards. I can't think of her name. So I got a picture with her, and I got to meet Elizabeth from Elizabeth Craft Designs. So like when I used to go to these shows, I was like, can I take my picture with you? Can I take my picture with you? And my husband would be like standing there laughing, taking my picture. And he's like, these are just regular people like you. I'm like, no, they're famous because they have, yes, Stephanie Bernard. Yes, I got to meet her. I'm like, they're famous. You don't understand. They're like the scrapbooking and card making like celebrities. And so I laugh when you guys come to the stamp shows and I'm there, and I can hear you whispering, like I can hear you stand behind me and go, oh, that's Nancy from Nancy Stamps. And I'm like, just come over and say hi to me. I'm not going to bite you. Or I see people seeing Leah. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Did you see the long guys? No, Bonnie, I don't make weird shaped cards usually. Hi, Jennifer. I got a new lawnmower today. That was the excitement in my life. They are royalty. Yeah, I can't wait when all this stuff lifts. I am going to Pittsburgh for the weekend. I'm going to go see Tracy. I'm going to go see my boss. I'm going to see one of my customers. I'm going to go see Christopher. I'm going to take 8 million pictures with everybody. And I'm going to come home with a carload of scrapbooking supplies and Steeler stuff. So there we go, guys. See how we just turned this card from scraps into something. Did a little foiling, a little inking. So I know I've probably kept you guys on here for too long, and children are probably wanting dinner and husbands are wanting the TV back. I don't know. So I'll show you guys what we made today. And then they'll say, shut that girl up already. Doesn't she ever shut up? Nope. Once a salesman, always a salesman. So we didn't make a lot, but we put a small dent in our little pile of cards here. I gotta re-glue these little horsies down. There's no fun foam behind the bottom here. So what I will do is I will cut a strip of fun foam and slide it under there and re-glue that, but it's not bad. And then we have our gorilla. I'll think of a sentiment to put on here. I have a stamp that says, not my monkeys, not my problem, or something like that, but I didn't think that would be appropriate with a gorilla, so I don't know. curl my butterfly wings over a little paintbrush there. So pretty. See, now it's dimensional. Popped up. And then we have our two little foiled seahorses, and then I'll come out with some kind of thing. Yeah, Fairy Fox, you have to make sure that they have this foam lid. If they have the cardboard lid, you need to call or send an email to Nuvo's customer service, and they'll send you foam lids to put in all of them. A lot of people take a piece of press and seal plastic wrap and keep that over it, but as long as you have those foam lids, they stay pretty airtight. And a lot of people have reconstituted them with like boiling hot water. Yeah, send them an email, call them. Bonnie, I have two of my coworkers that are up in Buffalo. So this was the silver Gemini foil, and I like the Gemini foil on Yupo because, again, low heat, quick turnover. If you're going to use Yupo with the higher heat, like Spellbinder's foil, it's probably going to warp. So be careful of that. But these were both gold and silver foil from Gemini, and that's why they look so pretty. And these are just extra pieces of Yupo that I had left over from my little card designs last week. This one did come out way cooler than I ever imagined. He's a keeper. If somebody gets this card, it's because I think you're really special and fabulous. So I'm going to keep it. Sometimes you have to tell yourself that. Look at the foil stuck in there. Isn't that cool? Do you see that? I should have done green foil because then it really would have looked like plants. But I think it looks cool. I think I might have to do some more of these. Oh. Leah, come over and say hi to Chow's sons.
Who's that? Who's that?
Her sons. They're like around your age.
Whose son?
Chow. Want to say hi? Here, we'll do this. Hold on. Can I flip the camera? Oh, boy. Oh, look at Mommy with her hair all tied up.
Hi. Wait, where am I looking with the camera?
The camera's over here.
Hi.
Look, guys, I braided my hair.
There's something in your hair.
Is there? Right, paper glue?
I can't find it.
Or glitter?
Hi.
Can you tell it's the end of the day and Mommy needs a nap?
No.
I don't look like this in the mornings, do I? When I have makeup on?
Yes, you did.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Do we want to show them a sample of the Not My Hands challenge? How we did it? They won't be able to see it on here. It's too funny. Why are you sticking your tongue out?
I'm doing something weird.
They're all saying hi to you.
Can I show them something?
What do you want to show them? See, Trace, I got my Steelers sweatshirt on.
We're giving you a sneak peek because you didn't watch the video.
Well, they didn't watch the video because I haven't figured out how to edit it yet.
Ooh, okay, can I show them it though?
Huh?
Can I show them?
Go ahead, show them how we did Leah blindfolded, not your hands challenge. And then after Leah had to take the blindfold off, how did you do? They say very cute. Oh, bless you. Coronavirus.
You're fine.
All right, so we've been on here for a very long time. It's like 2 hours, so we probably should say goodbye. So do you want to close out the video for us?
How?
Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe.
Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and hit the link down below. If you have any questions, make sure to post them in the comments. Bye.
Goodbye.